Here we're examining the importance of economic growth, and there are a variety of reasons for why it's important, but the ones that particularly stand out to me are that economic growth promotes improvements in standards of living. That's a big one, and this is helpful specifically in developing countries, as standards of living tend to be much lower in developing countries than in developing countries. With this economic growth, or this increase in GDP, which is essentially what economic growth is, it's allowing these developing countries to improve their productivity, increase wages, and all in all improve their standards of living. What we see with this is also going to be reduced unemployment, and that's a big one as well, right? Because as GDP is increased or economic growth continues, we see a need for more production factors, labor being one of them. So that's another big one. We may also consider economic growth to be important so that it can keep up with increasing populations. So because populations are consistently rising, this population growth should also be somewhat proportionate to economic growth to allow for this consistent improvement in standards of living. If populations were to continue to grow but economic growth stood at a standstill, we would see a quick and sharp reduction in standards of living. So this economic growth helps to balance out a number of different factors that work towards keeping standards of living at least a minimum and helping those to improve over time as well.